Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you 10 books that has helped me become a better UX designer early on in my career. So number 1 is the book called Experience Required. This is the book to get if you want to be a UX design leader. It teaches you all of the things that a lot of people don't teach you. Communicating well, getting buy-in from stakeholders, the differences between generalists and specialists, how you can move up the ladder from junior to senior designer, and a lot of other more things that are absolutely crucial if you want to become a design leader. This book is great for whatever kind of role you're in, so it doesn't matter if you're a senior designer or not, or if you're just a student, or if you're a teacher or educator. It's going to be a great book to get a feel of the industry. Number 2 is Creative Confidence by Tom Kelly and David Kelly. They're brothers and they're teachers at the Stanford D School, and they also co-founded IDEO, the global design consultancy firm that everybody loves. They're going to teach you how to think as a designer and what kind of mindset you should have. It's a great and empowering book that will enable you to understand that you can actually affect change in your organization, and they give you the stories and the practical tools for you to do that. So next is the book Hooked: How to Build Habit-Forming Products by Nir Eyal. So this is a great book for you to understand a framework that could help your users build habits around your product. Nir Eyal teaches you the hook model: trigger, action, investment, and variable reward. It gives you interesting insight on why people keep coming back to specific websites all the time, and these stories are great that could help you incorporate it into your own work. Just be careful, be ethical about your design choices. If there's one book you want to read about design, maybe it's this book, The Design of Everyday Things. This book gives you insight on how you could be a human-centered designer. It gives you the theory you need in order to implement and execute your design decisions out in the wild. You've probably heard of Don Norman. He's probably one of the top 3 UX people in the whole world. This is a great design manual for you to understand anything about human-centered design. You're gonna learn a lot about affordances, discoverability, why errors aren't users' fault but the designer's fault. It's a design problem. This is a design bible, and it will help you build up your design fundamentals, so when you go out into the field you have all the essential concepts down to become a really great designer. Definitely one of the must reads. The next book is Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion. So this book teaches you weapons of influence you could use not only in your workplace but in your life. So that may be convincing stakeholders of the value of design, getting them to accept a specific proposal, being more convincing in your presentations, building up your communication skills, and so much more. It doesn't end in design. It's going to help you out in your life and potentially building relationships with other people. It's perfect for everyone. It's going to be a perfect book, and it's going to really help you build out your career. Next is Thinking with Type. This book is going to teach you all the fundamental things that you need to know about typography, and since the web is made up out of 70% text, that's going to matter a lot. You're going to learn about the principles of typography. It's going to help you figure out, okay, what typeface to use, what's the history behind those typefaces, using grids, baseline grids. It's riddled with a lot of design examples for you to try out for yourself. This is the book to get if you want to learn more about typography. Next is a book called Mindset by Carol Dweck. This book will teach you that humans aren't static. We're dynamic, changing individuals that could learn anything. You can check out the TED Talk. It's a great book about having a growth mindset. Designers shouldn't have fixed mindsets. We should always see our work as a challenge. Sometimes you already think that you're the expert, but not really. And as a designer, that's gonna help you grow a lot in terms of all of your interaction design skills, prototyping skills, communication skills, and all the other skills that you could think of. Abilities are not fixed. They can be developed. In addition to mindset, this is a really great companion to that. It's called Grit: The Power of Passion and Perseverance by Angela Duckworth. You could also check out the TED Talk. It's a great book that will teach you about resilience, being persevering, and discipline. Things like following your passion, having deliberate practice. Grit is all about doing something in terms of years, not months, not weeks, not days, but in years. It's being about persevering, being resilient, and really giving it your all in terms of passion. You can argue that success is about talent or luck, but this book teaches you that it's all about grit. One of my favorite books is The 5 Levels of Leadership by John Maxwell. When I was building out my student UX organization called UX Society, I relied on this book in order to become a great leader. This gives you the framework to think about in terms of your leadership with other people. Most people think that they're leaders whenever they get a position, but that's just level 1. They don't know that you need to form a great relationship with other people in order to reach level 2. Really get interested in their life. Only then can you actually produce sustainable, great output. This book is all about about leadership and mentorship, and I highly recommend it if you're leading a team. The last book is called Business Model Generation by Strategizer. So this book will give you the business fundamentals in order to become a great designer. For a long time, designers have clamored to be part of the table, and once they're part of the table, they actually want to get out. The reason is they don't have the necessary business acumen in order to convince other people about the value of design. So if you learn business, it's gonna help you out create greater, stronger designs that will help drive your organization forward. Business model generation helps you understand the different frameworks that people have tried before, and it's gonna help you build out any startup you want to create or analyze existing businesses or services that have their own business model. If you're gonna create a new product or service, this is gonna be a must read. If you don't have a direct design mentor yet, books are great mentors. So that wraps up this video. I hope it's gonna help you build your career. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel and like the video below, and click that little notification thingy if you want to get notified about any future videos.